Oh my goodness, we're almost at the end of the Why We Love series. But hold on, sit back, we have two more people to go. This is video 329, and we're talking why we love John, the disciple who called himself the Beloved. I really like John, right from reading the book of John, the Gospel of John. We've got all these other Gospels starting from the birth of Jesus, giving the virgin birth and talking about the genealogy. Really beautiful stories in themselves. But then you get to John and you're just like, who is this guy and where is he coming from? Because he didn't start from in the beginning was the world, and the world was with God, and the world was God, and nothing was made that was made without him, and him, through him, was all things made. And you're like, oh, wow, how did you discover that, John? Also, as one of the youngest disciples in Jesus' ministry, we see how he was just the epitome of love. He was just the epitome of a heart that was so pure. It felt like so, I don't know how to describe it because he really, really loved Jesus. Like he really, 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 really loved, because we see that even during the crucifixion or crucifixion of Jesus, when all of the disciples had abandoned Jesus, sort of, he was the one who was with Jesus's mother and holding her right at the cross area there. And he was one of those disciples who was really close to Jesus. You'd see like the three, he was there at the Transfiguration, there at the Garden of Gethsemane, there also laying on the chest of Jesus during the Last Supper. And Peter was like, oh, bro, why don't you ask him? What does it mean by, who is he talking about when they were talking about who would betray Jesus? Peter whispered to him or just like spoke to him to ask Jesus, and he spoke to Jesus and Jesus answered. It's like looking at John, it just shows a physical representation of what intimacy with Jesus looks like in the spirit. And I think it's a beautiful place to be. So yeah, I like John. And I think he's an interesting character. Can you guess the last character for this Bible series? Or in the Why We Love? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.